Hey folks, how's it going? Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. We are checking out The League of Gentlemen. Alright man, I am enjoying this so far. I like the little close-up stories. Of course there are like, little side things to happen here and there, but for the most part, every episode's been really focused on a specific character. I'm liking it, it's kind of cool. And they've connected together pretty good, with him like saving old girl at the end and then dying. I forget the guy's name who ended with a lady arm, but he ended up saving Pauline at the end of the previous episode, and at the end of her episode, she was almost hit by the van. So things are tying together, but in a small way. But even though I'm enjoying it so far, I do hope to see some of the other characters. And I mentioned this before already. I won't go through all of them, but characters like Tubbs and Edward and stuff. I hope they come back. But there's a chance they might be dead, and we might not be able to see any of those characters. That'd be a shame. But either way, I'm enjoying it. So let's just go ahead and jump into it, folks. We'll talk about it more at the end.
Wednesday.
It's like the projects in Gary.
I haven't got it. Go away.
Geoff, it's me, Mike.
Mike, what are you doing here?
Well, when it existed.
Can I come in?
Yeah. Come in. Sit down, sit down. Sit down. Grenades. Does it smell in here? A little bit. Yeah, I know, it's them bins. I'm scared to take them down. Do you want a drink?
Oh, yeah, thanks. I suppose you've heard the rumours going round the office.
Yeah, about Brian getting bummed.
No. By who?
Some bin men.
No, it's to do with the cutbacks they're making in York.
What about them?
You know, don't you, that head office has decided to scale down the injection moulding side and put more resources into absorbents.
I know there's a head office.
Wow.
Right, well, the knock-on effect
I guess
is...
not informed at all.
I've got to let someone go.
What?
I'm having to let you go.
Hey, bro,
Me? What have I ever done in this
Send a
job?
cop
Very
with me,
little,
man, with this
Geoff.
guy.
It's just...
No, who's replacing me then? Cheryl?
Nobody's replacing
Oh, your mum perhaps? Oh no, she's dead, isn't she? Mine's not.
Look, I never worked with many Glottis in Burnley.
No, I'm not going to Burnley.
Well, what can I say then? I've been
Trying to
backward and
cut
forward
deep.
to York on bending
Those
knees.
insults.
That's all right, pal.
I've tried every way around it.
Don't worry about it, Bud. You've done your job. Job done. Thanks for coming. On your day off as well. Do you get paid extra?
No. Look, if there's anything I can do...
No, don't worry about me. I've got plenty of options. Always have a backup plan. That's what they taught us in TAs. Here we go, look. I'll go speak to my mate Don in London. He says he can get me work anytime.
Well, that's great. You know, the London plastic scene is really coming
Not doing
forward.
plastics. Why would I go to London to do plastics?
So what are you going to do?
Comedy.
Oh, no. That'd be terrible.
Stand-up comedy. He runs a big, massive club. Says he can get me a slot anytime. I'm going to be famous, Mike. What do you think about that?
That's great, Geoff. Just don't try and tell him Mau Mau.
Get out.
Oh, shit.
John, it's Geoff here. Geoff sits
The heck is Bow Bow? What was he lost it?
Now. I'm coming down to make my fortune. I've been working on my comedy acts and I'm all set. So get me booked in at your club.
I think that's good, man. The stairs doing the moving for you.
This is Johnny. He has no
I
friends.
don't know where
or
you going.
legs.
My heart isn't disabled, and you can't
These
take
dudes
that
are
away
so
from me.
trash.
Who says that I can't reach for the stars?
Dave, do you think the stick of ignorance should be yellow?
I don't know.
I just think it might help clarify the character, the whole yellow-belly coward.
Yeah, whatever.
What about my character?
It's good, but I'm finding it hard not to hate you. It's all a bit preachy at the moment. Maybe if you added a stutter or a twitch or something.
Oh, so being paraplegic isn't quite enough.
Phil, the plate isn't just about paraplegics, but all kinds of handicapped. That's why it's called vegetable soup.
I still don't think that's right.
Fine, I'll change it back to Joey and the Wheelies. Now listen, guys.
Bro, that's the worst.
Oh, no. I'm not doing that, Ollie.
What?
Pretending to be disabled all afternoon. I told you I'm going to meet my friend for lunch.
That's the whole point of the exercise, Phil. Real disabled people can't just meet each other for lunch, can they?
Yeah.
Why do we even have to do the exercise? Stanislavski, method acting, deafblind. It's all one word. It means you're deaf and you're blind.
Well, why can't Phil be deaf-blind?
Because I've got polio.
Well, I'll have polio then. I'm not bothered.
Right, that's it. You just lost your tongue.
What?
You're mute as well. How's like that?
Oh, come on, Ollie.
And you can make a start by doing the getting. In character, please. And make sure he doesn't speak. You've got to find other ways of communicating now, Dave.
Here we go, Jeffrey. Welcome to the Salmon of Knowledge. You know, I was beginning to think you got cold feet there.
Oh, no, I was just doing a bit of sightseeing, you know, St. Paul's and all that.
So you've packed a new wee job, have you?
Yeah, all the old world plastics. Just so see-through. Anyway, this is where I want to be. You know, in front of that crowd, getting that buzz. Is this the where's the stage?
Yeah, this is the stage. You're on it.
No, I love gay guys. You can actually talk about blubbing and boys and shit, and it's just like you with a girlfriend. So come on then, anyway, goss.
Oh, nothing. It's just I've found it hard since Robert left.
No, darling, don't. Come here, let me give you a snuggle. Mwah. Me wish you were straight, man. Me would go to bed with you and have your babies.
Ooh.
Hey, what say we do the whole Bridget Jones thing? Order a bottle of red Chardonnay and slag men off all day. Yeah!
I can't. I've got to get back to work.
Oh, boring.
Gordon Brown, he's such a bore, biting his nails, decentralizing Wales. His budget failed, poor Gordon Brown.
The boss. You gotta botch this.
Schizophrenics there, ladies and gentlemen.
What's your face in the first Washing Becks? I nearly went.
Oh no, it was Corpse City. There's a lot of pros in tonight. No, they papered it.
Was it papered?
Yeah, well, you know who that was on the front row, don't you?
What, one in the black coat?
Yeah, Jed Hunter. No! Didn't he direct those Greenwoods ads?
Yeah! What, you mean school beef anyone want any bacalao dove?
Yeah, front row.
Oh, no, don't tell me that.
It'll be fine. It's a really friendly crowd.
Okay, next up tonight, an old mate of mine, a very funny man. You're gonna love him, please. Give it up big time for Geoff.
Let's sort this out. Giant ear stacks. My old mate Don Leach there. How you doing? Almost a death. Got him. Anyway, as he said, my name's Geoff Tips. First time in London. Londinium. The big smoke. And it's weird, you can tell there's money in London, can't you? As you drive down the motorway, the cars get bigger, don't they? Not like Royston Vasey, where I'm from. You go to Vasey, even though the cars are small, all the blokes think they're driving Range Rovers. See these big blokes riding round in the Reliant Robins, you know, the windows wound down, they're stowing the fag out on the girlfriend's arm, there's a tattoo, and the radio's blasting out, and it's like... Never mind. Maybe never been to Vasey. What else?
I guess he started off pretty good. He lost
Hey,
the crowd.
all the people in London, have you noticed them? Well, you are them, but it's funny. Not to you, but... As I say... Oh yeah, the Jews,
Don't
the
make it
Jews,
weird,
like a
man.
law of the Jews, isn't there? Can't look at anybody. No smoking, no staring, don't look at me, I might turn to stone. My Jews are sat there or something. It's that divide, isn't it? Northerners are generally more friendly than you lot. For instance, all that Ryan Robbins stuff I did just then, they'd get all that, you know, they'd whoop and they'd cheer, but you lot, you're more like, oh no, I'm not sure about that domesticing.
Yeah, he's gonna
He's
flip
got his
out.
toes to get through to you lot, don't you? Is there anybody there? Not 3 times.
Oh no.
Clever London people, aren't you?
Oh shoot.
What do you know about Reliant Robbins? Big mistake, that done. Well, Reliant Robbins stuff, big mistake. What do you
always gotta
think you
blame
do?
somebody else.
Fancy a really quiet night tonight and go to a library, go and sit in a graveyard? Oh no, go to Salmon of Knowledge, because that Geoff Tips is on Don's mate from Vasey. Because it's easy, isn't it? And here you could do this better than me, I'm just crap.
Get off there.
Yeah, don't worry, I will.
Hooray!
Oh, fuck off! I'm not shit on my heart, it's a shame, 3 minutes.
He's like, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, you fucking do it then, Mr. Talent Spotter and man. That's right, go and make more money for yourself. Go on. Oh, yeah, turn the lights off, send him back, get rid of him. They're very clever.
guy's
Are you
listening.
pleased?
Geoff Tips, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no.
You know,
Cut
he
the
got a
power.
telegram from the Queen the other day. His jokes are exactly 100 years old today.
I ain't got any skills.
Well, look, can you drive?
That's not a skill.
It is to me. I just bought myself a car for the wife. Surprise birthday present. I need somebody to go down to Ilford and pick it up for us. There's 50 quid in it for you.
No, it's miles away though, isn't it?
Well, it's not that far.
It's 50 quid.
Yeah, you're right. Go on then, give us the address. Okay.
Right, here we are then. 3
How's this gonna
disabled
screw this
people
up,
in a
man?
world which is geared toward the able-bodied.
There's nothing wrong with you. What's your disability?
I've got ME, I'm really tired. So what I want to do is take a look at the positive aspects of disability. There may not be any, I don't know. But as far as I can tell, there's a lot of negative connotation. Disabled, Down syndrome, why can't it be up syndrome? You can't see, you can't speak, you can't hear. Go in there, buy yourself a cream cake.
So, what, you want me to bump into a few things and make a total dick of myself?
Partly yes, so just go with the flow, Dave. Stop blocking the improv.
You're not taking me in?
Too much hassle.
Oh, yes, please. I'd
He
like...
can't hear you.
Eh?
He can't hear you, he's deafblind, it's all one word.
Okay. Leslie, have you got them braille menus?
Don't help him, I want him to struggle. He's got to come in for a cream cake and leave with a sausage roll, that type of thing.
So he wants a cream cake then?
I don't know, he might do, he can't speak.
Well, he can point at it.
No, this wouldn't happen. What are you pointing at?
Cake.
How do you know? How do you know what a cake is, even? You could be pointing at a brick or a hat or something.
Because this is a cake shop.
Excuse me, is there anyone here with the
It's
bloke
out
in
of
the
control.
wheelchair?
Yes, I am.
He's just fallen onto the pavement.
He's all right, just leave him.
No, he don't look all right.
Stay there, you, and don't you sell him anything. Get out of the way.
Fallen.
What?
Fallen on the floor!
Talk properly, he's only just started doing this.
Yeah, look, if you give me a hand to pick him up...
Leave
we can
him, he's
put-
only acting.
Oh, he's a bloody good actor, isn't he?
He's not. Get up.
Ow!
This isn't your exercise, Phil, it's Dave's.
What's happening?
Oh, what are you doing? Give me that
Look at this
cake.
dude look like a lunatic.
Is he all right?
Yes, he's fallen out of his wheelchair and he won't get up.
Help me!
No, you can stay there all day as far as I'm concerned. I'm sick of pushing on that thing anyway. In adverts.
You're not doing an advert.
I am. With that, Ned Huntham that directs all them Greenwoods ads.
What, not Scooby, if anybody got any bark of Arundel?
Yeah. So, if you'll excuse me, Mike, this is London, and I've got loads to do. And that was me agent faxing me some emails, so...
Faxing me some emails.
Agent, promoter,
Dude.
all sorts. I told you to get my face on the telly, didn't I?
Down in Threadneedle Street. It's not too far from your hotel.
Bombings in the past 10 years. Well, we do know that a silver Audi TT like this one was bought from a dealership in Ilford by a man in his late 40s. Police have now issued this photo fit.
Oh, God, he's ugly. Sure not.
This man they want to question in connection with the bombing.
They don't look that much like you. You can get away. God, he's ugly.
Oh, fat nose.
What?
You're done there.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
I know, I'm the man, and I want to talk to Don.
Don's gone. He resigned 2 days ago. Now piss off. It didn't look like a very funny advert.
Oh, no.
Suffered serious facial injuries, Mr. Phipps. I'm afraid we're going to have to operate.
Watch his face, he's an actor.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. By the time we've finished, not even his own mother is going to recognise him.
Oh, God.
Oh, you lucky. Unlucky, unlucky. Alright, so yeah, man, it's all tying together, man, just like the other 2 episodes. It was very hard watching the dude on the stage because he was bombing. I was waiting for him to flip out, dude. I was like, I know he's gonna flip out. He's pulled a gun out for way less. I'm surprised he didn't pull his gun out while he was on the stage and those people there, man. Or do something crazy to the guy who says, like, he's ugly in the room next door who can hit through it. Because he's such a lunatic. Honestly, comparatively speaking, this is probably the calmest he's been. Out of all the episodes this dude has been in. He tried to bury his friend. He pulled his gun on people. He committed suicide. Well, he fake committed suicide at one point, so it was pretty mellow compared to the other stuff he's done in other episodes, man. All he did was bum on stage and snap about it. So many comedians have done that because you don't like their jokes, it's like your fault. This audience sucks. Oh, man. Old boy who's in charge of the improv group, it was good to see the dude get punched in the nose. He is very annoying, dude. He takes it way too seriously. The actor does a really good job, like him like standing back at the bakery shop, like doing that little stupid stance, like he should have taken all in. Man. I'm really curious why they chose these characters to do this with, you know? I mean, they're all good characters. Pauline, the crazy trio, I can't remember what their names are. The three guys who work for the plastics company. And the other guy, I barely remember him from the shop. So watching the previous episode, I barely remember the guy existed, you know? Selling stuff in the weird shop. So I wonder why they went with these characters. Is it because they feel like the characters weren't fleshed out enough in the other two seasons and they can do a lot more with them than they could do with some of the other bizarre characters? Maybe they didn't feel like the other weird characters can have a whole episode to themselves for the most part, you know? Besides little side stories, I know those exist, but I mean, like, the primary story is focused around, like, one character mostly. So did they feel like Tubbs and Edward couldn't have a whole episode to themselves? Or even Pops, why he couldn't have a whole episode to himself? That shitty couple who are always, like, you know, talking shit to each other nonstop all the time and putting each other down. I forget their name, but, like, I don't know. It's just a lot of characters on here that I feel like were better than these characters. And I wonder what made them go with these characters. Do they feel like they could flesh them out more? At the end of the day, they've done a good job. Like, this was funny. This is really funny because he's a lunatic, but he's done way worse, if that makes sense. I've seen him pull out his gun, fake committed suicide, things like that. Maybe they want to make things a bit tougher for themselves, dude, to make the characters a bit harder to work with. I guess it's just easy laughs for those other characters, and they wanted to do something a bit more challenging. That's all I can think of. As I said, they're doing a good job, and I'm enjoying it so far. Just surprises me that they picked these characters to flush out whole stories with. Pauline, not so much, because Pauline was a really standout character to me in the series. So I won't necessarily put Pauline in that category, but like the three plastic selling guys, the other two guys just seem pretty normal. It's just the one who they made this whole episode about, he was the bizarre one. He's the one who made everything entertaining. But there wasn't a whole lot of them, and I didn't think you could do a whole lot with the character, but they did. They made a whole episode about this dude, like, losing his job and his purpose and going out here and getting himself in this crazy situation. Then the shop guy, didn't know much about him either. I think he's in, 2 episodes? And I don't even know if that's the same guy. I have to go back and look at it. It could be a different guy that they've made a whole episode around. Maybe they just wanted a challenge. They're doing a good job with it. Just surprising that they didn't pick some of the more bizarre characters and do a whole episode with them. Because I could definitely see a whole episode with, like, Tubbs and Edward. With Benjamin and his family. Heck, with the veterinarian, like an entire episode revolved around a veterinarian. Even though they kind of did a decent job covering some of that in the Christmas special, like how he became how he is through, like, you know, a curse and all that. So maybe that's why I didn't need to do the veterinarian. I don't know. Either way, man, I'm enjoying it so far. And heck, man, who knows? They might pop up in the last 3 episodes, and I'm just getting, I wouldn't say impatient. I'm just, you know, curiosity just killing me if the character's gonna pop up. They could just be starting a series with these characters, and they're gonna roll into, like, the more bizarre ones in the last 3 episodes, or the last 2, or last 1, or what have you. You know. So yeah, man, looking forward to it. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully, you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.